So the question is, why buy a RALEIGH grifter but not clean it, restore it, or break it up? The reason is because it came with 2 other bikes, and luckily for me, without knowing, it also came with a nice supply job lot of new old stock parts, a GT Sprint seat, some chipper mud guards, new old stock chipper front forks and chain guard. But this came from a clearance. Went down to the O2 the other day, and on my way down, stopped off in Essex to pick up a job lot of 3 bicycles, 2 grifters, a budgie, but this one is the most original and complete bike out of the lot. Let's show you around it. Yeah, so I've owned about 4 grifters now, 4 or 5 grifters, and each one I've ripped apart for parts. As you know, the back wheels on these are good for the choppers. You can make a few quid out of the forks, the handlebars. This is the same colour as my bent frame grifter that I'm struggling to fix. So in theory, I've replaced the bent frame grifter with one exactly the same but working. And yes, it rides, it brakes. The gears need some adjustment, but yeah, what a fantastic bike it is. So all I've done is I've just moved the seat post up, and that there is the position that it was down on. So there's a short lad with it. Each bike, for both the grifters, the XL and this one, and the budgie, came with painted black wheels, which I'm guessing has really preserved that chrome work. It's got a nice brass Schrader valve cap. It's got the correct set of R-nuts on the front. A double flapped mud guard. Some little bit of damage, but that's what you expect. It's not a minter. Beautiful rusted heron bracket. Nice foam. But yeah, lovely set of grips and levers on that. Lovely little bike. It's got a coded cycle sign, which back in the 80s, you took your police, you took your bike down to the local police station and they put a coded sticker on it to deter the thieves from nicking your bicycle, because underneath the bottom bracket, just here, I've not checked, but I bet you there's a postcode and a house number. So if it ever got stolen, you could find out where it used to belong to. The back wheel is really past saving all the chrome, but I bet that back wheel matches that frame. So when I looked at it online, I did think to myself, well, let's put a new back wheel on it, let's put a new front wheel. Yeah, but then you rip apart its history, and it's just a shame to do that sort of thing sometimes to a bicycle. I've done it before, and I've said before, I'm not touching it, but then a week later I tear it apart. But this one, I'm going to be trying to be really strict with myself and not take anything off it, just keep it how it is. The eagle-eyed viewers will notice this has got a grifter XL seat. So the XL seats were this sort of format, like that. The normal grifter seat for this would have had a little reflector coming down and a much more rounder seat. Moving on to the front, you got that lovely foam pad there, the brake lever adjusters, not adjusters, the little things that sit over the brake things. One's fallen off, that's in the garage. It came with 2. Yeah, lovely bike. Moving the bike around, we can access now and see how beautifully preserved this grifter is. On the front, it's got a Redline tyre, Raleigh Holland nylon tyre. Flaps all good on the front. Like I said, a bit of damage on the back flap, just down there. The pedals, long reflector pedals, usual corrosion in the middle. Lovely pedal arm there, nice and straight, not being dropped. The decals are in lovely aged patinaed condition. The Raleigh down there, again, lovely condition. It's got a super desirable extra long rear mudguard with a mudguard bracket that attaches it to the frame via that little bolt down there. Nice spoke protector. You got a decent set of Raleigh original brake blocks and run calipers. Stand isn't seized. You got a little spokey dokey thing down here, so when your wheel turns, that goes up and down, makes a little funny noise. I remember back in the day we used to tie pegs, didn't we, and cardboard to these frames, and then it goes don't it? That's how we used to do it back in the day. What a great bike. Right, so this is the important bit. It came with a Grifter XL and a budgie. A budgie, I've got no need for it, I'll move it on. Mannequin 9494 is my eBay user page. The Grifter XL is getting broken. We got two original mudguards, the red. We got a back wheel, we got a front wheel. Hopefully the forks and bars will come out with no damage, nice and straight. The budgie is getting flipped, but this one, so hopefully the parts from that will pay for the day, which in turn, it will pay for the day, it'll pay for the day, plus give me a day's wage, which is what it's about. But ultimately, I'll be keeping this Mark II blue Grifter for my fleet of bikes. Because like I said before, I've never actually kept a Grifter, and it rides really well. Everything just feels as if it's so happy to be back turning. I put a bit of WD-40, a bit of GT, a bit of bicycle oil, sorry about that sun is bright, on the chain, on the gears. Everything just feels happy to be moving again, and it's a lovely bike. I absolutely love it. I had to raise the seat because my fat ass wouldn't fit on that seat. Legs are too long, so I had to raise the seat up, and it just rides really nice. Ridden around the garden, and it is really, really cool. And it's yeah, it's a comfy bike. It's heavy. They're heavy bikes, and how we managed to ride them as kids, I do not know, because as you know, I grew up in the 80s when these things were 10 and penny. You can get them down the tip for 20 quid. People chucked them out, you know, for a fiver back in the day. I had a burners, you know, burners. My mate had a Grifter. Don't think I ever rid it, but I remember him having a Grifter. My cousin Greg, I know he had a Grifter. He was 50 last year, but he sadly passed. Well, a couple of years ago he was 50. Yeah, so he had a Grifter back in the day. Yeah, lovely bike. So yeah, Mannequin 9494 is my page on eBay. Instagram, dealer Mike _9494. If you want to send me a message on eBay, keep following my page for the uploads, well, for the listings of the parts from that XL, and also the video you might have just seen regarding the stars and stripes on the Mark II. There'll be some decent parts being listed. I need to raise some space and in turn clear some space to make access for a keeper survivor. The mag burner is still with me. That's not sold. I thought about selling it. Someone's offered me decent money for it, but he's away a minute. He's not got back to me. Yeah, that lined up with a mag, the 3 choppers, and the fizzy lemon, which I'll update you on shortly. But yeah, decent survivor Grifter, new to the channel, and I absolutely love it. Right, in Hermitage, is that the correct word? For the family who decided to paint all their bikes black on the front wheel, this is for you. This one's getting saved, as it is in its current state. I might not even clean it. Anyway, subscribe if you like the video. Leave a comment, it means a lot. A thumbs up, you don't know how much that means. The algorithm likes a thumbs up. It helps to grow the channel, and the bigger the channel gets, the more stuff I can consider doing and buying, putting out there on the public domain to watch. So for my oven chat with date, I think it's about maybe like an 81. So over 40-year-old grifter has finally found its resting place in my back garden, well, in the garage where we have junk. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later on in a week, probably Tuesday on the next one. Video went out this morning, Stars and Stripes, watch out. This video will go out tonight, so 2 videos on a Sunday. I'm trying to look after you the best I can, given the time I have and the availability of stock. I'll see you soon. So this bike owes me £50. It's my £50 Raleigh Grifter. I'll get into why it's 50 quid in a little while, probably in the next video. It came with a Raleigh budgie, which I'll be selling for charity. That video will be getting filmed tomorrow on the Tuesday. This will go out on Monday night, tonight. Tomorrow night on Tuesday, Raleigh budgie, up for grabs for charity. Check it out tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.